Most people are desperate to look important. They talk too much, they brag, they show their hand before the game even starts. But the person who's actually going to ruin you, you won't even notice them. They're the ones sitting in the corner, leaning back, saying absolutely nothing. They aren't shy, they aren't socially awkward. They're calculating. They've realized a truth that you haven't. A truly smart person is never in a rush to be seen. Personal information is a weapon, and you're handing yours out for free. Think about your own life. Every time you've been on, every time you've tried to impress a room, you were leaking. You were giving the world a map of your insecurities, your ego, and your triggers. By the time you finish your first sentence, the smart person already knows exactly how to manipulate you. They know what makes you angry, they know what makes you feel small, and they're using that silence to build a wall you can't climb. But here's the part that should actually terrify you, and most people don't see it until it's too late. Why do you think the most powerful empires in history weren't built by the loudest warriors? They were built by the advisors who stayed in the shadows. There's a concept you need to understand: strategic incompetence. A truly smart person will sometimes pretend to be slightly less capable than they are. They'll let you correct them. They'll let you feel superior. Why? Because when you feel superior, you stop being cautious. You stop checking your blind spots. While you're busy enjoying the ego boost of being the teacher, they're studying your curriculum. They're figuring out your supply lines, emotionally and professionally. This is the ultimate defensive posture. If the world thinks you're average, the world leaves you alone. And when the world leaves you alone, you have the freedom to move without interference. They aren't avoiding the conversation. They're avoiding the control that comes with being known. By the time they decide to move, you've already given them the keys to the kingdom because you didn't think they were a threat. This isn't just being quiet, it's an active, predatory patience. Let's look at the science of why you're losing. When you get emotional, when you overreact to a provocation, your brain enters a state of amygdala hijack. Your logical prefrontal cortex shuts down. You are literally becoming dumber in real time. The smart person knows this. They might even provoke you on purpose, just to watch your logic fail. They stay calm because they know that the person with the lowest heart rate in the room usually has the most control. They aren't suppressed, they're optimized. They're watching your pupils dilate. They're listening to the slight tremor in your voice. They are harvesting your lack of self-control and turning it into their leverage. Every time you lose your temper, you are essentially writing them a check that they will cash later. Think about the last time you overreacted. You lost leverage, didn't you? They saw the cracks. The dangerous person doesn't have cracks, they have a mask. They feed your need to be the smart one while they move the pieces behind your back. By the time they strike, you won't even know what hit you because you were too busy looking at your own reflection in the mirror they held up for you. Most people operate on a tit-for-tat social frequency. If I tell you a secret, you feel obligated to tell me one. The smart person breaks this frequency. They're an information black hole. They take everything in, but nothing comes out. They understand that in any negotiation, whether it's a salary, a relationship, or a conflict, the person who speaks the least has the most power. Silence is uncomfortable. Most people will talk just to fill the silence, and that's when the secrets come out. That's when you betray yourself. The smart person doesn't have to grill you. They just have to wait for you to become uncomfortable enough to keep talking. They aren't being mean, they're being efficient. They know that the less people know about their moves, the less people can do to stop them. If you can't control your face, you can't control the room. Control your blood pressure, control the outcome. Most people react. A smart person responds. Reaction is a reflex, response is a choice. They aren't in a rush because they know that eventually you will talk yourself into a corner, and they'll be there to close the door. So, look around. The next time you're in a room, stop talking. Stop trying to prove you're the smart one. Stop leaking. Instead, watch. Listen for what isn't being said. The moment you stop needing to be seen is the moment you start having power. Real intelligence is a ghost strategy. It's about being an invisible force that everyone feels, but no one can pinpoint. They aren't hiding because they're afraid. They're hiding because they're hunting. They're operating on a different timeline. While you're thinking about the next 5 minutes, they are thinking about the next 5 months. The question is, are you the hunter, or are you the one making all the noise? The most dangerous person in the room is the one who has mastered the art of being invisible while standing right in front of you. When you leave this video, I want you to try something. In your next meeting, your next dinner, or your next confrontation, say 50% less than you usually do. Watch how uncomfortable people get. Watch how much they start telling you. That discomfort you feel, that's the feeling of leverage shifting back to you.